Your phone is stealing your future. Your phone is not just a tool, it's a trap, a silent one. You don't feel it, you don't notice it, but it's happening every day. You pick it up just for a second, just to check something, and suddenly 30 minutes are gone. An hour is gone. Your focus is gone. Now here's the truth. Distraction is not accidental. It's designed. Apps are built to keep you scrolling, to keep you watching, to keep you hooked. Because your attention is the product, and you are paying for it with your time, your energy, your future. Now think about this. How many times did you plan to work and ended up on your phone? How many times did you say, just 5 minutes, and lost an hour? That's not lack of discipline. That's a system working against you. Now here's the problem. You think you have time, but you don't. Because time is not just passing. It's being taken, piece by piece, day by day. Now imagine this. You waste 2 hours daily. That's 14 hours a week, 56 hours a month, hundreds of hours a year, gone, without results, without progress. Now here's the harsh truth. Your distractions are costing your life, not instantly, but slowly, silently. Now think about your goals, your dreams, your plans. They require focus, deep work, consistency. But distraction kills all of that because focus and distraction cannot exist together. Now here's something powerful. Every time you get distracted, you reset your brain. You lose momentum, you lose clarity, and it takes time to come back. Now imagine this. You sit down to work, no distraction, no phone, no interruptions, just focus. That version is powerful because now you can build, create, grow. Now here's the truth. Focus is a skill, not a talent, and it can be trained, but only if you remove distractions. Now imagine this. You control your environment, you remove triggers, you create space for focus. That changes everything. Now here's something important. You don't need more time, you need more focus, because focused hours are more powerful than wasted days. Now imagine this. 2 hours of deep focus, no distractions. That can change your life. Now multiply that daily. That creates massive progress. Now here's the deeper truth. Your future is built in focused moments, not distracted ones. Now think about your habits. Are they building your focus or destroying it? Because habits create your reality. Now imagine this. You wake up, you don't check your phone. You start your work, you stay focused. That builds discipline. Now here's the final realization. Your phone is not the problem. Your control is. Because tools don't control you, your habits do. Now imagine this. You take control, you reduce distraction, you increase focus. That changes your life. Your phone is stealing your future. Now, let's fix it. Because knowing distraction is the problem is not enough. You need the system, a structure, a way to protect your focus without relying on willpower. Because willpower fails. Environment works. Now here's the truth. You don't need more discipline. You need fewer distractions. Because when distraction is easy, focus is hard. So your job is to flip that. Make focus easy. Make distraction hard. Now let's build the system. Step 1. Remove your phone from your workspace. Not silent mode, not face down. Remove it completely. Because if it's near you, your brain is thinking about it. Now imagine this. Your phone is in another room. No notifications, no temptation. That creates space for focus. Now step 2. Create a focus zone, a specific place, only for work. No entertainment, no scrolling.
because your brain links environment with behavior. Now imagine this. You sit in that space. Your brain knows this is for work. That builds consistency. Now step 3, use time blocks. Don't say, I'll work today. Say, I work from 9 to 11. Clear, specific, because vague plans create delay. Now imagine this. You set a timer, you work. No interruption. That builds focus. Now step 4, start small. Don't try 5 hours. Start with 30 minutes. Deep focus, no distraction, because focus is trained, not forced. Now imagine this. You complete 30 minutes. Next day, 45. Then 60. That builds strength. Now step 5, eliminate digital noise. Notifications, apps, alerts. They break your focus, so turn them off. Now imagine this. No sound, no vibration, no interruption. That creates clarity. Now step 6, have a clear task, because confusion creates distraction. Now imagine this. You sit to work, but you don't know what to do. Your brain escapes. Now imagine the opposite. Clear task, clear goal. That builds focus. Now let's go deeper. You must train your mind to stay with discomfort, because focus is uncomfortable at first. Your mind wants escape, but if you stay, it adapts. Now imagine this. You feel the urge to check your phone, but you don't. That moment builds control. Now multiply that daily. That builds discipline. Now here's something powerful. You must schedule distraction, not eliminate it, because your brain needs breaks. Now imagine this. You work for 60 minutes, then take 10 minutes break. That creates balance. Now here's the truth. Breaks are good. Random distraction is not. Now let's go further. You must protect your mornings, because mornings are powerful. Your mind is fresh, clear. Now imagine this. You wake up, no phone, no scrolling. You start working. That builds momentum. Now here's something deeper. Your environment must support your focus. Clean space, minimal noise, no clutter, because clutter creates distraction. Now imagine this. Your desk is clean, simple. That creates clarity. Now here's the truth. You don't need to force focus. You need to create it through your system. Now imagine this version of you. You sit to work. You start immediately. No delay, no distraction. That version is powerful, because now you control your time. Now here's the final shift. Stop trying to resist distraction. Start illuminating it, because what is not there cannot distract you. Now think about your next work session. Will you rely on your willpower or your system? Because that choice defines your focus.
Your phone is stealing your future. Let's go deeper. Because distraction is not just a habit, it's a chemical pattern inside your brain. And until you understand that, you will keep fighting it and losing. Now, here's the truth. Your brain runs on dopamine, a reward chemical. Every time you scroll, watch, click, you get a small reward. Instant, easy, effortless. Now imagine this. You check your phone, you see something interesting. Your brain releases dopamine. You feel good. Now your brain learns this is rewarding, so it wants more. Now repeat that hundreds of times, daily. That builds addiction. Now here's the problem. Work does not give instant dopamine. It's slow, delayed, effortful, so your brain rejects it. Now imagine this. You try to focus, but your brain wants quick reward.
So it pulls you back to your phone, to distraction. That's not weakness, that's conditioning. Now here's the shift. You must reset your dopamine because your brain is overloaded. Now imagine this. You reduce easy rewards. No constant scrolling, no endless content. That lowers your baseline. Now, work becomes easier because your brain is not overstimulated. Now here's something powerful. Boredom is necessary because boredom resets your brain. Now imagine this. You sit without stimulation. No phone, no noise, just silence. At first, it feels uncomfortable, but then your brain calms. Now focus becomes easier. Now let's go deeper. You must retrain your brain to enjoy effort, because right now it avoids it. Now imagine this. You sit to work. You don't check your phone. You stay focused. That builds identity. Now repeat that daily. That becomes natural. Now here's something deeper. You must remove instant gratification because it kills long-term progress. Now imagine this. You delay checking your phone. You delay rewards. That builds control. Now here's the truth. Your brain adapts. If you feed it distraction, it wants more. If you feed it focus, it wants that too. Now imagine this. You train your brain for focus. Now distraction feels boring. Now focus feels normal. Now let's talk about triggers, because distraction is triggered by environment, by habit, by routine. Now imagine this. You sit in the same place you scroll. Your brain expects distraction. So change the environment. Now your brain learns new behavior. Now here's something powerful. You must control your first action because it sets the tone. Now imagine this. You wake up, you check your phone. Your brain enters distraction mode. Now imagine the opposite. You wake up, no phone, you start working. That builds momentum. Now here's the deeper truth. Focus is not about forcing your brain. It's about training it. Now imagine this version of you. You don't crave distraction. You don't need constant stimulation. You can sit, focus, work. That version is powerful because now your brain works for you, not against you. Now here's the final realization. Your distraction is not random. It's programmed. And programming can be changed.
Your phone is stealing your future. There is a level of focus where everything becomes quiet. No noise, no distraction, no urge to escape. Just you and the work. Most people never reach this level because they never train for it. They try to focus, but they don't build it. Now here's the truth. Deep focus is not natural anymore. It's rare because your brain is constantly interrupted. Notifications, scrolling, switching tasks, and every interruption weakens your ability to focus. Now imagine this. Your mind is like a muscle. If you train it, it gets stronger. If you distract it, it gets weaker. Now think about your daily routine. Are you training focus or training distraction? Because that choice shapes your brain. Now let's go deeper. Focus requires one thing: control. Control over your attention. Control over your impulses. Control over your environment. Now imagine this. You feel the urge to check your phone, but you don't. That's control. Now multiply that daily. That builds power. Now here's something powerful. You must increase your focus capacity gradually, like training.
Now imagine this. Today you focus for 30 minutes. Tomorrow, 45. Next week, 90. That builds endurance. Now here's the truth. Long focus sessions create deep results because shallow work creates shallow progress. Now imagine this. You work without interruption. You go deep. You solve problems. You create. That's where growth happens. Now let's talk about flow state, because this is the highest level. Flow is when you are fully immersed. Time disappears. Effort feels natural. Now imagine this. You are working, completely focused, no distraction. Hours pass. That's flow. Now here's something important. Flow requires entry time. You don't enter instantly. You need 20 to 30 minutes of uninterrupted focus. Now imagine this. You start working, but you check your phone after 10 minutes. You never reach flow. Now multiply that daily. You stay stuck. Now here's the shift. Protect your first 30 minutes. No interruption, no distraction. That unlocks flow. Now let's go deeper. You must eliminate context switching, because switching tasks destroys focus. Now imagine this. You work on one task, then switch again. Your brain resets every time. Now imagine the opposite. You stay on one task until it's done. That builds depth. Now here's something powerful. You must create a ritual before focus, because rituals prepare your mind. Now imagine this. Same time, same place, same routine. Your brain learns it's time to focus. Now focus becomes automatic. Now let's talk about mental resistance, because it will come. You will feel bored, restless, uncomfortable. That's normal. Now imagine this. Instead of escaping, you stay. You continue. That builds strength. Now here's the truth. Focus grows when you don't quit in those moments. Now imagine this version of you. You don't break focus. You don't give in to urges. You stay. You finish. That version is unstoppable. Now here's something deeper. You must protect your energy, because focus requires energy. Now imagine this. You sleep well. You eat well. You stay active. That supports focus. Now here's the truth. Low energy creates distraction. Now let's go further. You must reduce unnecessary input, because too much information clutters your mind. Now imagine this. You consume less. You create more. That builds clarity. Now here's the final shift. Stop chasing productivity hacks. Start mastering focus, because focus is the foundation. Now imagine your future. You can sit, work, focus deeply, create results. That changes everything. Now here's the final realization. You don't need more time. You need more depth, because deep work builds real success.
Your phone is stealing your future. At some point, you have to stop blaming distractions and start taking responsibility, because your phone is not forcing you. You are choosing it every time. And that's the truth most people avoid. Now here's the reality. You already know what you should do. Focus more, scroll less, work deeper. But you don't do it consistently. And that's why nothing changes. Now think about this. How many times did you say, "I'll focus tomorrow. I'll stop using my phone. I'll be productive," and nothing happened? Because intention without action is useless.
Now here's the harsh truth. Your future is being built right now in what you do today, not what you plan, not what you think, what you do. Now imagine this. You continue your current habits, scrolling, wasting time, avoiding work. Where will you be in 1 year? Same place, same frustration. Now imagine the opposite. You take control. You reduce distractions. You focus daily. Where will you be? Completely different. Now here's the shift. Stop thinking about change. Start creating it through action. Now let's be real. This is not easy. You will feel urges. You will feel boredom. You will want distraction. But those moments are where your future is decided. Now imagine this. You feel the urge to check your phone, but you don't. You stay focused. That moment builds discipline. Now multiply that daily. That creates transformation. Now here's something powerful. You don't need perfect focus. You need consistent focus, because consistency builds results. Now imagine this. You focus for 2 hours daily, no distraction. That alone can change your life. Now multiply that, weeks, months, years. That creates success. Now here's the deeper truth. Your attention is your most valuable asset, because where your attention goes, your life goes. Now imagine this. You give your attention to growth, to work, to learning. That builds your future. Now imagine the opposite. You give your attention to distraction, to noise, to meaningless content. That destroys it. Now here's the final shift. Stop giving your attention away. Start protecting it, because no one else will. Now imagine this version of you. You don't react to every notification. You don't chase every distraction. You choose where your attention goes. That version is powerful, because now you control your life. Now here's the final realization. Distraction is not the enemy. Lack of control is. And control is a choice. Every day. Now think about your next moment. Will you scroll or will you focus? Because that choice defines your future. Now here's the final truth. No one is coming to fix your focus. No one will remove your distractions. It's on you. And that's not pressure. That's power. Because once you accept that, you take control. And once you take control, you win your life back.